can't be making that kind of rules, I can't be, and I said, wait, I'm a class teacher. Anything concerning the children's behaviour and development, I'm the one that has to make that decision because I'm the one that work with them every day. Next minute, they said to me, yo, I can't be making rules like that. I have to consult with the head teacher or my mentor before making decisions like that. It came to the point where it just became too much. There were other issues, and then literally the head teacher and the assistant head teacher sat down with me, and so they gave me an offer. So the offer is either I stay with the school and I go around teaching different classes, or I leave and I try and complete my NQT year somewhere else. Within this school, I did 2 terms with that school, and then remember, you have to pass 3 terms to become a qualified teacher. So I passed 2 terms, and then I had 1 more term left. For me, coming to the school, my aim was to complete my NQT year. To go around and start teaching different schools, number one, it steps on my pride, and I'm not a prideful person, but it does step on my pride because there's going to be a lot of people asking like, what's going on? Like, my name is at the front of the door. Now I'm going to different classes. There's just going to be too many questions from parents, from the students I'm teaching. So I just said, you know what, it's best for me, go to a different school and try and complete my NQT year, which I did. After leaving that school, I had a chance to go to different schools, experience different environment. I went to this other school in Havering, and I'll be honest with you, completely different environment. I felt really valued as a teacher, and I was really, really happy in that environment, and I felt I could teach without having to feel as if there were always people watching over me. There was always people looking, scrutinizing every single thing I could do. I felt like I could actually make a difference in terms of children's learning. Through that, I was able to pass my 3rd term, and obviously now I'm a fully qualified teacher. For me, I have no regret at all from my previous school, because like I said, it was a learning curve as well. But I'm gonna share another video of someone that's actually had a different experience from me, being an NQT. And this person, I met him while I was on one of my placements doing my teacher training, and from there we've always kept in contact.
Hi, my name's Connor and I'm a Year 3 class teacher and computing lead in Leeds. How did I find the NQT year? I really enjoyed it actually. I thought it was going to be a real challenge, which it was, especially with the COVID pandemic that obviously started back in March. That was something what was obviously unexpected, wasn't planned in for the year, and it just gave me a chance to sort of challenge myself even further. I went from being a Year 3 teacher to being a Year 1 teacher once we had kind of a phased return for your reception Year 1 and Year 6 children. So my NQT year, I actually went from teaching Year 3 to Year 1, which kind of put me out of my comfort zone. Wasn't a particular year group that I kind of wanted to teach. I prefer being in Key Stage 2, but it was good for me, and it gave me a chance to sort of build relationship with children from other parts of the school. Good things about my NQT year. There were loads of good things, probably too many to remember to be fair. Really enjoyed being able to kind of meet and interact with other NQTs, events that obviously put on by the local authority. I'm part of an academy myself, so I was able to go on kind of trust and academy events with NQTs and RQTs from other schools within the trust. I were able to go on training courses from different providers. The school were really good to me for that. Best thing about the NQT year probably was being approached by Leeds Council as NQT role model of the year, and that was something that I was put forward to be by my head teacher. And yeah, it was kind of a real proud moment really, to be recognised for something, you know, that I'd done across school. I was just doing my job, and yeah, it was great to be recognised for that. Yeah, there's loads of challenges across the year. The obvious big challenge was the pandemic, where it hit school and sort of put us into unprecedented time, gave a whole new approach to teaching. I'd gone from learning, you know, you're this character in the classroom that has 30 children in front of you, and you know, you're there to teach them day in, day out, and before you know it, that's taken away, and you're then trying to account for that by doing it from home. And I'd say kind of the challenges to the NQT year is going from having a stable class teacher. When you're a trainee teacher, you kind of, in the back of your mind, you always know it's actually not your class, and you've got that backup of the actual teacher there if anything did go wrong. But all the little things, the administrative things of, filling in results, being accountable for them results. School is a results driven. It's not just, the children being happy. For me, the main thing is the children being happy in school, and as long as you get that, the results go hand in hand with that, which is great. I've got three main pieces of advice that I'd give. Be organised. Organisation, it can't be downplayed, it's huge, and if you're organised, your class is tidy, the children replicate that. Everything that you do, the children will replicate. If you do something poorly, they will more than likely do that poorly as well. If you do a fantastic lesson where you've taught it and instructed it, the best that you could, them children should mirror that. Secondly, is asking questions. Ask questions of everyone in school. You want to be asking questions. You don't just want to go to that same person. You might have a mentor, but don't just go to that same person all the time. There's so many different people in school. All teachers are different, thankfully, and the best thing is that you can go to all them different people. Just take one thing from each subject across the year and write it down. Try and put that into your practice. Welcome people into your room. Don't shut your door. Welcome them in, get them to have a look at how you're teaching. Just get a bit of advice. No one's the finished article, but one piece of advice could absolutely change your teaching practice. And third, be yourself. Be that character that all the children love. Yeah, you need to set the ground rules and make sure that they know, who is in charge of that classroom, but have a laugh with them. Show them that you can have fun as well. I show that I like football, I like rugby, I like playing golf, I like doing all these things. I like a bit of a play on the PlayStation. Them children like to do that. They want to see you as a normal human being as well, not just a robot. So yeah, that's my three pieces of advice for any NQTs.
NQT, for some people, is a tough year. For others, it's straightforward, depending on obviously the support you receive, the school, the environment. But either way, whether it's straightforward or it's tough is up to you. If you follow the instructions of your mentors and the people supporting you, you should be through, because they do want more teachers. But obviously, sometimes you just have to put your hands up and say, you know what, this school is not for me. And the good thing is there are different types of schools. There are different schools. You just have to find the schools that is right for you. But don't say because I've had not so great experience of NQT and be put off to do NQT. Go through it. If you don't feel like you're valued at the school or at the workplace you're at, I will always advise people to leave, because if you keep pushing yourself, keep trying your best, you're not going to give 100%. Every single thing you do, you're being judged, and you can't be yourself, and it's important that you be yourself. Obviously, that's my NQT experience. Obviously, if you have a different NQT experience or you've had a similar NQT experience, definitely share it with me, leave a comment below. This is a journey and we're still on the journey together. It's your boy Mr. CV. Don't forget to subscribe, like, keep supporting the channel, and have a nice day or have a nice evening or whatever you're doing, and keep sharing love.